you guys are going from playing a team that won 10 in a row, now you're playing a team that's lost 9 in a row. You need a quick turnaround, a lot of young guys. Just kind of how do you make sure you don't, that you don't suffer a letdown after such a big win and playing a team on a roll. Now you're playing a team that haven't won in a long time.
Well, I mean, our coach said, see it as it's the SEC, so you mean every team come to play, so you got to be ready to play each and every game. And of course, we did what we should have did last game, so we can't, have a pattern that we got to come ready to play every game, every single game.
Gabe, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, we take no team lightly in the SEC. Regardless of their record, anybody can get beat on any night. We got to come and play our game. If we do that, we should luck out.
I don't know if you guys watched any of the Vandy Tennessee tape, but actually Vandy probably should have beaten Tennessee if they lost in overtime. What does that tell you about Vanderbilt? Maybe, they're going to beat somebody, and obviously you don't want it to be you.
It tells us that they have a strong team. Played the #1 team in the country and almost beat them. So we don't take no team lightly. They're talented. They have players great. They're good. We know them. We're going to scout and we're going to come out ready to play.
Piggyback on what he said, take no team lightly. They came ready to play against them, so we got to be ready to play against every other team we play.
Yes, historically, Vanderbilt shoots a 3 very well. What do y'all have to do in perimeter defense against them?
What we preach every day, pressure the ball, make sure nobody have no open looks, no matter who it is. That's the main thing, getting up on the ball.
Yeah, hey guys, who deserves credit for dousing Coach Anderson with the water bucket? And what's the name of his dance? And can you rate it?
Well, we all came to it like we was going, great win, so it's going to pour Coach with water. But the dance, I don't know. I guess he's trying to do the shoot, I'm guessing. I didn't know what the dance was called, but.
Gabe, any thoughts on what it looked like?
That was our point guard's idea, Jalen Harris. Put the water on. And he's trying to do the shoot. It's a dance from Memphis. It's called the shoot.
Was that kind of fun to do? Obviously you guys had some.
It was
tough
fun,
losses
a little bit of celebration, but we enjoyed it till midnight and we back at it. Like, we forget about the win. Now on to the next game.
Y'all feel you learned a lesson? I remember after Colorado State, Coach said you thought y'all got a little full of yourselves and lost the next game. And was that something y'all think about? Yeah, after a big win against LSU?
Yeah, we need to understand that we only enjoy it for a couple hours after the game. Then after that, it's right back. You got another game. You can't enjoy it win too long because you got to be ready to prepare to play the next game and not worry about the past games you play.
Gabe, you had 6 assists. I guess LSU docked you one. Mike got it back for you, but that's usually a point guard stat, 6 assists. What's the key to you getting all the assists? And Keyshawn, what do you think about Gabe's passing ability?
The key to getting my assists, we're shooting the ball very well at LSU, so I was able to find the shooters open, Isaiah and Keyshawn, and also we have Dan in the paint, and when he gets the ball, it's almost guaranteed a bucket or a foul, so getting him the ball is definitely key, and all of them helped me out by making their shots.
Keyshawn, what do you think about Gabe having those assists?
Well, I'm not surprised. Gabe do it in practice as well. He's a great player all around, so he can find players, and when people knocking down shots, just go along with the flow.
Okay. Keyshawn, you've been struggling a little bit in SEC play shooting wise, and you obviously got it going. What was the difference? And when you're a young guy, what's the key to not losing your confidence?
That's the main thing, just keeping my confidence. All my teammates, Gabe, all the older guys, they tell me to just keep working and don't never lose the confidence. You don't never know when it's gonna come, and just be ready to play every time you step on the floor.
Yeah, Gabe, could you speak to what you saw out of him the other night?
Yeah, I saw the Keyshawn. I know he's always been able to play like. I saw him play not thinking, but just playing his game. And it really didn't surprise me at all. I expected to do that almost every game.
You took 3 charges. I'm not sure. Is Isaiah still a charge ahead?
No, he's 2 ahead now.
Oh, you're 2. Okay. I was feeling back in the charge lead. And if you ever remember taking 3 in a game before, and how'd you feel physically after all?
I remember taking charges in the game. It feels good. Big momentum plays here in the crowd at LSU loud, and then being able to silence them with a charge and then it's going back the other way. It feels good. Yeah.
I mean, physically, you're pretty sore when you hit the floor?
I'm good. I take it like a soldier. I'm good.
For both of you guys, the rebounding, especially the offensive rebound that you had last couple of games, has been so lopsided. How do you guys correct that as you kind of go on this next stretch?
I would say toughness and just playing more physical. I mean, we got to get in there, get our bodies in there, and move people. That's the main thing we have to improve on. So, I mean, of course, I know in practice today we're gonna get to it and get better at it.
Yeah, coach has been emphasizing rebounding. Even though we've won the last 2 games, being out rebounded, it's definitely gonna catch up to us. We're gonna learn how to like get our bodies on people, play more physical, and get to the ball first before the other team.
You know, Coach Anthony has a right, what is he, 37 and 20, I think in February now here, or something like that. And that's against, you know, SEC teams, maybe some Big 12 teams in the challenge. How much have you guys improved since, you know, a month ago? And the fact that he has a good February record, is that something you guys can kind of feed off? Does that give you all some added confidence?
It does, but over the course of the past months as a team, I see everybody improving. We're all getting used to our roles, all knowing what we need to do. We understand the defense more, what we need to do to win, taking good shots on offense, and just the young guys learning and understanding now. I think now everybody gets what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, everybody understanding. I mean, we finding out our role, what everybody needs to do, especially on the defense end, locking down on defense. I mean, letting the offense come to everybody. I mean, moving, passing, cutting, and just makes everybody better.
Keyshawn, you took a tumble the other day. Looked like maybe left shoulder. What was it, and how you feeling?
It was just my left shoulder. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, like he said, I'm a soldier as well. I mean, it happens. Part of basketball. I mean, get up and get ready for the next day.
You know, you guys said, you know, the SEC, anybody can win, but you won, I guess, 3 SEC games now, 3 in a row, I think, right? Just how do you feel about the way y'all are playing right now?
I feel we're playing our game right now. We're getting used to what Coach A said. Even though we're being out rebounded, we need to improve on that. We're just playing basketball. We're going with the game plan, and the outcomes are good for us.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, going in with the game plan and just everybody being coachable and just letting the game come to everybody, and the outcome is great.
And I think y'all have forced over 20 turnovers in 3 the last 4 games, and the other game was 16. You held Georgia like 29%. I mean, so, well, what's really working defensively? And you're getting a lot of points off turnovers and getting, you know, open court scoring and all that.
Coach A emphasized us getting up on the ball. I mean, early in the year, we really weren't up on the ball and pressuring, disrupting their offense, but now we're starting to understand the things we need to do on defense, which is causing the other team to turn over the ball.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Cause the other team to turn over the ball, being aggressive. I mean, the whole game, like we said, 40 minutes, not 20, just 40 minutes the whole game, pressuring. I mean, starters started out. I mean, bench players, it's just the whole group.
You guys are 21 games into the season. I know you were a young team to start. Do you guys consider yourself still young, or is that kind of a moniker that you guys don't care to hear about anymore?
No, the young thing is like, we're not young anymore. At this point in the season, the freshmen have been able to play games, experience it, so young is not an excuse for us anymore.
Yeah, like he said, I mean, we're not young anymore. Like Coach A say, if you're freshman, you're a sophomore, you're a junior, you're a senior. I mean, all the games we grew up. So, I mean, everybody is experiencing every single team, so it's getting everybody better each and every day.
Last one, I think it was late in the game. Waters knocked the ball away from you. You got it. You were on the floor, and then he basically dove on you. I thought, watching on TV. You didn't get. Were you guys aware that there were a lot more fouls getting called on you guys? There was 27 free throw differential. Is that something you realized during the game, and how do you kind of cope with that? How do you deal with that?
I mean, it happens. I mean, you know, you never know if it's gonna go your way or not. I mean, that's why in practice we prepare for that. I mean, coach don't call all the things will go our way. I mean, we just prepare for the good and the bad. I mean, it could be 5 versus 5, 5 versus 8. It doesn't matter. We just gonna come out and play hard and just adjust to anything.
I think we don't really worry about that kind of stuff. We just go out there and play our game and take care of what we can control ourselves. That's playing hard. So that's how we.
All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.